Hey.
Hello.
Ohio. Gozaimashita. Look for a different item. Well, I guess I have the Belt of Heroic Resolve for now. It's fine.
Everybody else grab their items?
Yeah.
I was gonna look at something else, but I totally forgot. My bad. I mean, it's still like one of my favorite items, obviously.
It's so
bonus
busted.
The bonus recoveries, I really wanted more recoveries, was the big thing. So
I was a bit bummed that they got rid of that on the remat or the 2E version.
Hello, welcome to the Looming Dread episode, what is it, like episode 29, I think it's along those lines.
That's a lot further than I thought.
we should say that the last one was the 29th one because it's on the 29th. So just for
Yeah.
With all that in mind, the party who have christened themselves the Dream Reapers, I think is what they were called.
Dreambringers.
Dreambringers. Okay,
I kind of like that too, honestly.
I like Dream Reavers, but it's fine. They're all good.
They met with the Stone Czar, and a bit of a thing happened. A bit of a just a little, little rebellion happened in the Dwarven lands, with the party, or at least Silas, a certain character, having to try to break out a nefarious foe, and some tension with the ideas of what they were going to do. But they decided to push back against the desires of the Faceless, and now they're going to be dealing with an agent of the Faceless and a group of his. I think that'll be fun. I don't really have like a question, but I guess Mega, introduce yourself. Who are you? Who are you playing? And what is the thing that is going through your character's mind before the fight begins?
Hello. I'm Mickey Draco. I'm playing Raphael Blackhand, the Paladin Necromancer. As for what's going through his head, honestly, he's got mixed feelings about all of this. like he understands the rebellion in this case was being manipulated by the Faceless, but he doesn't trust the Faceless as far as he could throw him. I don't know. But at the same time, he does consider the Stone Czar to be fairly tyrannical. But this is how the cards came down.
Yeah, it's a lesser. I guess it's like a rock in a hard place, literally. Nanaka, introduce yourself. Who are you? Who are playing? And what is your character thinking at this moment in time?
Hey yo, Nanoka here. I'm playing Mas, the Forgeborn Wizard. I guess he's thinking like, this is getting pretty complex. Hope we can make it out of this with the best outcome, whatever that might be.
I see. Zen, introduce yourself. Who are you? Who are you playing? And what is going through your character's mind?
Hey, I'm Zen. I'm playing Revere Calyx. I don't know, probably a really good soundtrack. He's probably got like a real fancy like dwarven or bardic ditty going on in his head.
It's like, someone's gonna try and kill Ruvir, and Mask is like, Ruvir, watch out! Oh no, he has dwarven pods in. I got my stone pods in. He's got his stone pods.
Yes.
Zure, introduce yourself. Who are you? Who are you playing? And I'm sure your character has a lot of things going through their mind.
Oh, always. Hey everyone, I'm Zuri. I'm playing Mirage, the changeling charlatan, the only one to infiltrate the Nightmare Lord's court among the nobility. As far as his thoughts are concerned, he's doing a lot of mental calculations to figure out how many they're against and the best way to deal with them in a very brutally efficient way.
That sounds very much part of the course for him, and there might be some work cut out for them as we shift to the battle screen. And I put on some music that I think would be appropriate. For the combat, unless you guys say that you're going to interact with them, the Dwarven guards and the Dwarven rabble are kind of, they're doing their own combat. They might take depending. But it's gonna be mostly you against
the assassin.
Yeah.
I don't want to be killing random people.
I just like having them there for set piece.
Yeah.
And so it begins.
Alright, this time I am gonna roll my icon dice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Roll your icon dice as I look for all the faceless assassins, so I can get them all put in there.
Hey.
Ooh, a lot of
Steve.
fives.
Stygian Templar it is.
Oh my god,
Mask.
Mask is overflowing with power.
Yeah, Mask is definitely got a lot of iconic support back here. I don't think they like the fact that the Faceless is trying to cause a power.
They're all currently shaking hands, like, yeah, we're gonna work together to fuck this thing up. Yep.
They're like, hey, man. They're like, hey, we don't like the Stone Star, but at least he's old money. We at least know how to deal with that. It's like the Faceless is the same weird guy that nobody knows what he wants. We can't deal with that. And Tarek is a named foe, so he's going to be pretty dangerous as he gets the cool crossbar. Let's roll his...
Oh, Raph. Oh, no.
Hmm? Oof.
Oh, he got a 11. Okay. So
Oh, that's not great.
21. 21. I think everyone except for Raphael. Did okay. So.
Yeah, my first attack. My
Until
attack
you
with my
crit.
weapon.
I'm gonna be.
Crit on a 10.
I'm gonna be nice to you, Raphael. Everybody else is gonna go. I mean, after.
You mean after? Because that didn't sound
No.
nice.
After.
I'll be right back. Food's here.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I messed up.
I have time after all.
You say that. Okay. Okay, that's good. And Ruvir knocking it out of the park, being faster than the bardic assassin and the actual assassin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Have we had any other fights this day, quote unquote?
Don't think so. I think the only fight you guys had was.
Yeah, I'm at full stuff except for what I've spent last session.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't want to spend too much stuff, but I'm gonna do, I think, Bless. Who do I bless? You have lots of stuff to give yourself temporary hit points, right, Mirage?
God, do I ever.
Yeah, but I really want Mirage to.
Bless the people who really want to hit, I guess.
Alright, I'm gonna bless the people that I really want to hit. Well, I get 8 temporary hit points. Woohoo! So that's on Ruvir, Mirage, and Mask. It didn't actually pop up saying who I targeted, but those were the ones. So we're all gonna have +1 to hit. And then I'm gonna do a Light of the Maledictine Moon on Tirik, because I'm pretty sure they're far away right now. Maybe.
It's a good roll.
Yeah. 23 holy damage. I don't hear the DM.
Deathmel, you're showing is muted on the Discord call.
They might have had to run away for a sec.
They might have, yeah.
And I'll just end my turn there.
Okay, sorry about that. Let's see.
I hit Tirik for 23 holy.
23 holy. Oof. Oof.
And then I just ended my turn, because I didn't want to like slide and fall off the roof or anything yet.
Okay. So yeah, that's a nice little chunk of damage.
And yeah, that was it for my turn.
Okay. Then we turn to oh. It was already on his turn. Okay.
Yeah, so I clicked end turn.
No, it's okay. Okay, he is going to. What is he going to do? I think he is going to, because you guys are technically all on a roof. There's.
Yep.
So he's going to jump. He's gonna move and get onto this roofing here, and he's going to throw a poison dagger right at Mirage. And whiff it.
I'm okay with that.
But that was a quick action. So he's going to shift his standard into another move. And he's going to heft himself over to this building here. And that will be his turn. All right, Mirage, it is your turn.
Mirage will stretch. It's been a long time since he got to adopt this form. He's a little bit sore as a result, but he will reach up and kind of touch his throat, and he's going to activate Reform Vocal Cords.
I'm back.
He is going to steal the voice of Magmaria momentarily, and he's going to bellow it in that powerful dwarven voice that will hopefully echo far and wide throughout the city. We've been had. The rebellion is due to the Faceless. Turn on them. The assassins are among us. Bring them down.
Okay. Okay. Then I would like you to roll a charisma with that, with the +4 bonus.
Just give me a second while I set it up. Oh, it went on a 17.
A 35. Ooh, that is...
Yeah, I'm trying to direct the anger of the guards towards them, and then hopefully the rabble will, try to push the battle towards them, not so much towards us and each other.
Okay.
United cause against a mutual foe. That's what we're going for here.
Okay. With that, Magmaria herself will actually, she'll kind of turn her head around, and she'll go, she'll say, "What in the stone?" as you kind of used her voice. And that's, hearing that voice, the guards and the rabble will begin to stop, and they'll look to see the assassins amongst them. And you'll hear a few of the rabble kind of yelling to continue to... some will kind of continue to try and fight back against the guards, but the majority of them are seeking to attack against the assassins. And the assassins, at least the ones that you cannot see on the map at this moment, are dealing with the rabble and the guards themselves. So they are dealing with that at the moment.
Okay. Next, I'm assuming that's a standard, just considering I made a big check and stuff out of it, so I'm just going to go with that.
Yeah, it's definitely a standard, yes.
Okay, very good. I am going to... So I check two things real quick here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then he is going to use Grace Beyond the Gods to give himself advantage on all dexterity-based checks, or skill checks specifically. And then I'm going to take a move action, start running down the building towards Turk.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay, with that, it turns to Mask.
I got a question. Are these guys blocked off by walls?
We're up on the roof, so I think you can probably see all the ones on our side.
Yeah, technically you guys are on a roof, so you can see them. But some of them are kind of hidden by some of the buildings and such, but you should still be able to hit them.
Alright, great. Let me start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, curious with the steel chair off the top ropes.
Let's see. I sure hope that I didn't spend this. Oh yeah, we have full HP. Alright. For salvo.
T-bone.
Y'all looking awful salvoable right now.
Oh, somebody got credit.
It missed on. Who did it miss on?
That is so many targets.
It did not miss on Tyrek. It looks like it missed on Superficial 3, maybe?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Superficial 3 would be the one right before that. Amusing, I think, is the one it missed on, because that's a 17, right?
Tyrek was last, so Superficial 3 should be second last.
But there's two 19s.
Oh, okay. So it's not Superficial 3, it's Amusing 1.
Yes, Amusing, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so Amusing did not get hit. Okay, but everybody else did.
Correct.
And Sleazy got critted. Okay.
Yeah, he
Yes,
hit
they
the
got
base.
58.
Okay, so let's find Sleazy.
Damn.
Okay, Sleazy
Top right.
is top right. Okay, and he got critted 29. Eesh. Okay. That is double damage. Oof. And everybody else except for Amusing took 29.
That one's Amusing.
Okay. Yeah, that one's Amusing. Daring.
It's nice. We called out there's a bunch of enemies, and then Mass just shot them with giant beams of force that highlighted them.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I got all of them except for Amusing.
Alright, Tiberius will start to kill this guy, I guess.
Get him, Tiberius.
You did get him. Stat.
Unfortunately, he's going to use Fortunate.
Oh.
Oh,
Alright, reroll it. Let's see how he does.
alright then.
Crit. Aw.
Yeah, crit would have been the funny option, but no well.
Wait, it rerolls one against him or rerolls one that he does?
It just says one attack roll or saving throw. Maybe it's.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
It's like he can reroll, so I assume it would be when he's rolling. But
I think he's okay to use it that way.
It's
though. It
fine.
makes sense, right?
Fine.
Yeah, it's called fortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
So yeah. So
Probably should have used it on the crit.
that is also true. That is also true. But so yes, Tiberius just tries to go with his spear. It looks like it's going to hit, but the faceless assassin kind of contorts himself, very unnaturally so, I should say, to basically turn that into a miss. Anything else, Max?
Nope, that's my turn.
Alright, then it turns to Amusing. And Amusing is going to heft itself onto the building, and it's going to take a swipe at Raphael.
I am not amused.
Technically, that one didn't use its fortunate, but
No.
It's a natural odd miss.
it is a natural.
Oh, right.
So, I guess if it wanted to.
It could actually re-roll that, yeah. Ooh, just a miss
it's
that
an odd
time.
miss.
But he recharges it.
I'm so surprised.
But it cannot do it again. I'm not gonna be that crazy.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
And then that is its turn. And then it will turn to Raphael.
I'm gonna. for this fight. I think I'm gonna do this. Ghoul ball.
Ooh. It's for the assassin, just like tries to stab him, hits armor, and then sees him go ghoul.
That would provoke.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a ranged spell.
No, he has the thing where if he has a shield, he doesn't provoke. Never mind.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm. I have that. That.
Yeah, the Tomb Knight.
Then and my turn. My haunted sword is going to attack.
Okay.
Never mind.
Well,
does the haunted sword get the bonus from ghoul form with the vulnerable?
I don't think so. I don't.
It has a flat bonus to hit, I think.
Right. Like,
Okay.
the haunted sword has a flat +10 bonus, and the vulnerability is to my melee attack, and so use the haunted sword as someone else.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, it doesn't get it. It would get the benefit from the Sword of the King Blade because that targets the weapon itself, but like I didn't roll an 18, so
Fair enough.
yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, it then turns to Daring.
I just want to check. It's a champion weapon. Is it still +10, or should that have increased?
I don't.
I don't know if there is a champion version of the weapon.
The haunted sword.
You might have to come up with a number.
No, specifically, it has a number. I remember I used the same weapon on the general. Remember? I'm pretty sure it has a higher number. I think it might be +15. Actually, I can't remember though.
I'll have to
change the champion. So.
Okay, sounds good. Sorry.
Daring is going to jump onto the roof, and it's going to make a swipe at the cleric and crit.
Ooh.
Ouch.
I'm gonna use the belt.
Oh, it's a good item. Good thing you got that item, eh?
I just checked. It was +5 on adventure, and when I updated
Oh, it went up to
+10.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I do have a thing in mind for you to bump that up. I just haven't had a chance to get it implemented yet.
So to cast ghoul form on the sword.
Okay, so he jumps up there and he takes a swipe. He slashed at you, but he watches as the belt kind of activates and it kind of stitches up the wounds. Ruvir, as you kind of look at the faceless assassin, you see that they have no face, quite literally. But that is its turn. Alright, Favorable is next. This is going to be a little difficult for him. He is going...
You gotta navigate that crowd, right?
He does have to navigate that crowd. I guess it would just be a disengage check if we're gonna go mechanically.
I think that's fair. Yeah, with the +5, he definitely is good.
Yeah, so he swishes past all of them, even Magmaria. She tries to smack at him with her axe and fails. He's gonna get to there. Probably, yeah, like right around there. So that would still kind of get him close enough. He's going to take a strike, and darn, did he hit? No. I really wanted him to do it. Oh well.
He has fortune.
You're right. He does have fortune. See, this is why I wish they.
As much as I hate to keep saying that, but oh, your dice just don't like it apparently, though.
No. But that's okay. I just wish that they had like a little ticker, so that way you could like tick down when someone's used it, so that way you don't.
Yeah.
Get used, It's okay.
I think you'd have to set that up, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay, then it turns to Sleazy. Sleazy.
Gonna try and stab the wizard.
Yeah, he's gonna hop up there, and he clearly seeing you, Mask. He knows that you're the one who struck him bad, and he rushes in, and he's gonna take a swipe at you with the dagger. And that is
That's a hit.
Yep, that is 14 damage, and then you also take 5 ongoing poison as
Alright.
the poison kind of rusts away at your forge-born body. That is his turn. Now it is time for Superficial. Superficial is going to, let's see, he's going to attempt to disengage from Tiberius, and
How dare he? Oh no.
he's going to slip past Tiberius, and he's going to go straight at Mask. And you can see that they're trying to kind of work together. It's almost as if they're kind of roguish. And that hit, you also take an additional 1 damage because you are engaged with one of his allies.
Okay, fair enough. So that's 15, I guess.
Yeah. And that is their turn. Okay, Ruvir, it is your turn as the escalation is now 1.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for Elven Grace. Yeah.
It rolled a 1, so I think you get
I
it.
did. I do. I'm gonna quick action do Traveler's Footsteps on myself.
Oh damn, that's cool. Is that an item?
No, that's a spell.
It's a spell.
That's a nice one.
As a move action, I'm gonna teleport.
It is from the Freedom domain, which is a...
Yeah, that checks out.
The DTAP.
And then I'm gonna do first. Let me read the wording of this really quickly.
Is that a quick for travelers, or what is that?
It's a quick, yeah. It says quick with Bob
I
left.
see it now. Sorry.
It's a quick day.
For my first standard, I'm gonna do Freedom Bells on Sleazy. This does not have Bless added.
Okay.
So that's 33 damage to him, and Mask gets to pop free from that one.
Ooh.
Okay,
You barely killed him.
He gets a pop free, but he's also just.
And then my other standard, I will have him pop free from the other one as well, because I'm gonna do Freedom Bells on him as well.
Okay.
Mask just gets bounced around like on a trampoline. 16? Oh my god.
Yeah, 31 onto that one. So Mask is pop free from both, even though the one is dead. And Bless is not really doing anything for me right now, but
I was
that's
saying,
fine.
keep rolling too good anyway, though.
Yeah, that's fine. That's the end of my turn. Oh, actually, all allies engage with the target pop free. That means me too.
Well,
Okay.
It is Freedom. That would make sense. All right, it turns to Tyrek, and Tyrek is going to do Meld into the Shadows, and this is a move action. He disappears into shadows, appears right here next to good old Mirage, and he strikes out with his cruel blade.
Yeah, I like it.
Jesus, that's out of that.
Yeah, it's a serrated blade, so it is deadly.
I'm just gonna click Elven Grace so it uses my use.
Okay. And Tyrek, as he kind of digs it into your side, close to like where your kidney is, Mirage, He just simply grins with that horrible, unnatural, toothy grin. He goes, I've been waiting to do that for a long time. Little changeling. I can't wait. I can't wait to disembowel you in front of all of your friends. Okay, it is your turn.
All right. So as the blade sinks in, Mirage will activate his ring, which will displace his organs, so it doesn't hit quite as hard as he had originally thought.
That's... Oh, no. I thought that was exactly the number he rolled. That was the hit.
No, that's the recovery. Let's see. That's a quick action. Next. Oh, God, that hurt. Okay.
I can come help you in a sec.
It's okay. This is Mirage's fight. He'll do his best.
Do I want to give him ongoing damage too? I'm like, it's 38 damage. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you did half his health in that hit, so totally fine. All right, so Mirage will follow up basically as his the wound kind of closes as the blade gets pulled back out. He really kind of slams his hand forward right into Turek's face and tries to rip the sight from basically the vision from his eyes.
Unfortunately, Bless won't get that.
No, I'm just thinking if it's worth going right into the icon dice right immediately to make that hit or not. Yeah, I think it is. So I'm going to activate... Actually, this is fitting for basically stealing sight, the powers of the Nightmare Lord to enhance the shadows and basically pull a shadowy veil over his eyes despite the fact the attack didn't seem to hit initially. And I'll roll my d6. Oh, I'm getting complicated.
Oh.
Okay.
That's all right. This is a big moment for Mirage, so let's go with it. I'm leaning into it. It's great.
All right.
I don't know if you want to use that now or save that, but do you want to think about it for a second or two while I finish the turn?
I'll have to find something really quick, but I think I already had it, so I think it'll be fine. We can I'll let you know.
Okay, very, very good. Then he's going to try and follow up with his own dagger strikes using illusionary blades on him. Oh, I think that's not going to be high enough. The Bless might put it in range. Why is it so much lower?
Did you put Bless on the actual character thing? Remember, you have to make a little thing for it.
I didn't, but yeah, it's still not going to be high enough even with Bless on there.
Okay.
That's a bummer. Okay, 5 damage.
Okay. He just kind of
He shrugs it off, I'm sure.
shrugs off the blades, but you do see that some of the shadows did kind of get in front of his face, so that probably did help you a little bit.
All right, end of turn. Moving on.
Okay, with that, Mask, it is your turn.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to lightning bolt everyone around. I mean, the assassins around. I said the assassins. Hope this is the correct button. How many targets it is? Okay, maximum 4. Let's go. Wow. I really did hit that maximum amount of targets. Great.
Did you add Bless?
Yes.
Okay, so the one does miss then, if you already added Bless.
Surprising amount of miss I won, eh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody, except for superficial. Superficial takes half. Okay, so where is superficial? Superficial is here.
Superficial is the one that probably would have died.
Yeah.
Oh, he takes 8. He takes 18. Yeah.
Mhm.
It is happening. Okay, that, and then Daring also takes it, and then favorable.
Good idea.
Okay.
Um,
You have
I
a move
shall-
still.
yeah, I do have a move, but first off, I do also have a quick, which I'm gonna use for this.
Ooh.
You know,
I haven't seen you do that in like a couple levels, I feel like.
so I'll move back, and Tiberius is gonna try to kill this assassin, I suppose.
Okay.
He probably does.
Yep. And Superficial attempts to do that weird, kind of like unnaturally. That weird unnatural kind of twist, but Tiberius is smart. He sees against it. He takes him out.
Right. I'm gonna roll for my ongoing damage.
Also, Mask.
Okay.
How low are you? Because they can't see your HP bar.
Okay, good. 54 out of 80.
Okay, that's probably worth a heal on my
Yep.
turn.
That will be end of my turn.
Okie dokie. It will then turn to Amusing. Amusing is going to. I think Amusing is going to disengage from Raphael.
Yeah.
The wizard is doing bad things to people.
It's gonna run over here
Fair enough.
because it wants to take advantage of the strike.
Does Tiberius have intercept? Actually, he's probably too far back to intercept anyway.
I'm actually going to activate Dark Veil.
Okay.
Not that I have a choice here, but silly stat's going to hit probably.
Yeah.
So however much damage he would have just dealt, do 10 that plus 10 more to him.
Okay.
24.
So that's
And I
24?
take half. So 18? Yeah.
That's 24. Just want to make sure.
He
It was 14
damage.
base.
Yeah, so he actually did 18 damage plus 10 more, so 28.
28.
I missed the sneaky strikes. That's right.
So yeah, as he basically drives the blade towards Mirage kind of twists and it dives into the shadows and it kind of erupts into his own gut as a result.
And you got to re-up your temp?
What's that?
No. What were you saying, Ruvir?
No, I forgot.
I was just reminding him you got temp HP because it was a shadow
Yeah, shadow thing.
ability.
That was amusing, I think.
Yeah, and Mirage, as you look, you can clearly see that, and you probably know these quite well. These are known as, quite literally, faceless assassins. They are used to infiltrate and assassinate. That is his turn. Raphael, it is your turn.
Okay, am I engaged with Daring?
Yeah, Daring just tried to stab you last turn.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Well, in that case, seems pretty bad. I'm gonna draw my hand with my blade, covered with poison, and slice at him with toxic steel.
Oh.
And man,
Wait,
Did you have bless on it?
oh yeah, I get the bless. Then I didn't have the bless.
Oh, I didn't give you bless.
Oh, no, right.
I'm a monster.
Okay.
Okay, so
5 damage, 5 ongoing poison, it looks like? Or is the ongoing only on a
No,
hit?
5 ongoing is only on natural 17 plus,
Okay, got you.
so
which
just-
this wasn't.
so just five damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he's
Wait,
vulnerable.
he's vulnerable. You have to reroll it.
Yeah. I forgot about the vulnerable being a different thing now.
Yeah. I can't wait until they implement that system, so that way
It'll be nice, yeah.
Yeah.
we can switch them around. Oh,
There you go.
No!
He does take the 5 ongoing, but
I don't think that
doesn't
matters.
matter.
And 100 damage. Oh my god, that's brutal.
Okay, so describe it for me, Raphael, as you shove your blade into the Faceless Assassin. How does the toxic steel kill?
I have him right with the I stab him like right in the guts, and rapidly this dark poison starts spreading through his veins, salt of his body. It starts foaming at the mouth. And, wait, does he have a mouth?
Actually, no, they don't.
They have
He
no
does
face.
now.
Does
I was gonna say you cut him a mouth, essentially.
Yeah.
well, I guess the black veins just cover his face and he falls on the floor. Then.
Okay, I like it. Anything else?
You're moving now, you're free.
Yeah. Yeah. Should I? Actually, yeah. I'm gonna go engage Tarek.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. It'll switch to.
Oh, wait, never mind. No, it doesn't matter. I don't need to add more damage to that attack.
I mean, yeah, very true. Favorable is next. And Favorable is seeing that a lot of their allies are gone down. It is going to again kind of rush onto the cleric to take a swipe with the blade.
Thought he was gonna be smart for a second.
The wizard or what?
Run away.
That probably would have been a smart thing to do, yeah. But he did get a hit.
He did get a hit.
They did.
Okay, that is all of them. Let's see. I need to look for. Let's see. What did I? Let's see. Let me see what kind of trouble I can throw onto you guys. Let's see. Trying to see what else I can. Let's see. What was that? Sure. We can use. Let's see what. Okay. So, Mirage, as you can see that the Faceless Assassins are starting to die, you hear that voice, the voice you know so well, the voice of the Nightmare Lord, on its on the back of your neck, and it simply says it seems I will have to provide him some assistance. Shame. But I'm sure he will appreciate seeing them again. And you'll start to see pools of the kind of shadowed, withering, kind of flowing out, almost like a deadly fog in the town. The dwarven guards and the dwarven citizens, you can see that they are instantly afraid, as coming out of the very grounds themselves are these strange-looking creatures. They crack and creak from stiff bones, but you can tell that they are not just regular undead.
Oh, goody.
But they're undead.
They are undead, but they are a special animal.
Okay,
Let's see. Let's roll.
good to know.
Okay, they are in there. Let's see. That superficial went. Okay, Ruvir, it is your turn.
I'm gonna start by doing a heal on Mass.
And as this happens, you're going to see the guards and the dwarven rabble are going to begin to actually, like, they are running away from this. These are
The guards are running from the undead. Oh, come on, guys.
well. I'm going to say it is because of the Nightmare Lord's influence. The Nightmare Lord is exuding this fear aura that is so potent. It's scaring even them. Like, even it's taking Magmaria her entire will to actually keep herself there. Because she's made of sterner.
I'm actually gonna save my heal for now in case like Mass goes down or somebody goes down.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just gonna use Freedom Bells unfavorable, I think.
Okay.
I like Freedom Bells. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Please enjoy. 76 damage.
6, yeah.
Yeah.
So how does Freedom Bells look when you kill them? Like, how does it look like?
There's like the sound of bells ringing that like slowly builds up, and then he just shatters from the sound.
Okay. Anything else?
I still have lots of stuff left.
You can actually
Quick
kill them.
action. I'm gonna. Quick action. I'm gonna do Wild Dance on Mirage. Mirage.
I don't want to get kicked free.
But you can't. You don't have to.
No, I'm not going to.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use the. You know what? I'm gonna use the free move to engage Enthusiastic, and I'm gonna use my move action to teleport to Harmonious
Okay.
because I can
What?
teleport anyway. Listen, it's fine.
I just want to show them because I really like the artwork for that.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, they're cool.
All right, I'm sorry. I just wanted to use all my actions. That's the end of my turn.
With that, it will turn to Tyrek. And Tyrek, seeing that he's got two people right here, he's going to use a close quarters ability, Blinding Smoke. Only going to hit one of you, though. And it's the person that
Yeah. Okay, I'm dazed. Got it.
Okay. And let's see, what else do I want? It's a quick action to do. Seeing that you are dazed, I think. Let's see. I think he's going to. I think he would try and take advantage of that. He would definitely try to hit you again.
Oh, barely. Half damage, which is how much?
19.
19? Yeah.
Yeah. So still quite a bit. And then I think he's gonna, because that was a standard, he's gonna attempt to get away. And he does, even with the -1. So he's going to heft down, and he's going to rush himself over. He's gonna rush himself over to here, and he's just gonna be taunting you, Mirage. It's like, follow the leader. Okay, Mirage, it is your turn.
One second, say Jeffer real quick. I'm going to delay till after Raphael.
Okay.
So I'm hoping he goes after this guy too.
Okay, Mask, it is your turn.
Am I engaged with this guy right next to me?
Yeah, he literally just popped up in like a foggy miasma right next to you.
Alright. Where's my button? There we go.
Now I'm gonna start dissipating the Faceless, so that way they don't take up as much space. Actually, yeah, all the dead guys, we'll get them out of there. There we go. That was the initiative tracker.
Time to triple bonk.
Okay.
You didn't target 3. You.
Oh crap, okay, I'll target. Well, okay, let me target the other 2 then.
Well,
Natural 1.
Bummer.
Okay, so
So 29 to pretty,
pretty.
and to enthusiastic. But harmonious takes 0 miss damage.
Okay. So, I guess Tiberius is going to attack.
Do Tiberius. Kill them all.
And damn it.
nope.
So close.
Yep.
Did you, oh, you don't need to command him to give escalation, never mind.
Technically, I did, but unfortunately, it's already included.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm going to take my ongoing.
By the way, I got a 19 on my save, DM.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm glad this is only 5 ongoing damage. Yeah, so that's the now turn.
Okay. With that, it then turns to amusing. And amusing.
He's dead. You didn't apply the damage to him.
Who didn't apply the damage? Did it not?
No, he got crit by Ruvier last turn. He was dead like twice over, probably.
Oh, I could have told that. Okay.
Was that the one I attacked?
Yeah, it was the only one left on your turn.
Oh yeah, because I was trying to pop you free. That's right.
Okay, well. Then, with that, then it will just turn to the Jiangshi. We'll do the Jiangshi on Tiberius first. It's going to use its life-draining claws. And just utterly miss.
Tiberius has no life to take.
Then Harmonious is next. Going to... let's see. Oh, I should have did this when Mass was doing their roll. They have a spell casting defense thing. Oh well. to slightly better. Let's see. Enthusiastic is going to run up here, try to get some draining. Oh no!
Wow.
Oh no! The dice are not being nice to me. This is not good. Okay, superstitious.
Wow.
It's gonna take a swipe at.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does it still count as level 1, or is it like 5th level? Do I have resist?
Yeah,
damage
the
from
5th level, I believe.
Yeah, it should
So I
be-
have, so I resist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
you
still
take-
scales. It's just whatever the multiclass says is reduced.
Okay, yeah. So, what does resist damage do again?
You take half, I
Half
think.
is resistance, yeah.
So I take half.
That's sweet.
And then encouraging. What's encouraging going to do? I think encouraging is just going to run up onto Ruvir and take a swipe as well.
Ooh, it's missed barely though.
Alright, that is the Junker's turn. Raphael, it is your turn.
Oh, my other question with Lightbringer is, does the cleric spell just stay as a level 1 spell forever?
Turn undead?
Yeah, the turn undead from Lightbringer.
I would
It's a
presume
spell.
leveled up.
You would
with
level
their
up with all your
spells.
other spells, yeah.
It's a bonus. It's just a power, so it's just level up.
Yeah.
The same as everything else.
Okay.
So whatever your max currently is, I would assume.
Yeah, my max is currently still 3, so...
Yeah, so it'd be a third at this point.
Mm-hmm.
DM, could you update my initiative to 10? Because it does stick where I adjust to.
I will do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Speaking of turn undead, how many of these are nearby?
These two others.
Yeah.
That's
Everybody was able to move like from the middle of the circle to where we were within
Yeah,
one move.
I
So it's
think-
probably
yeah.
all nearby.
I'd say 3 of them probably for sure, and 2 more arguably, depending on DM's interpretation of distance.
Well, I'll go with the 3. I think the 3 is fine.
Those 3. Okay, and they all have less than 90 HP, right?
Yes.
I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, they went from
Yeah, they.
full to half or less with fatigue and attack.
They're level 4.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we have fucking less than
Good luck,
90
Raphael.
HP.
Be hype if you
Roll.
just nuke these things into the ground.
Let's roll turn undead. Okay, who would have hit 4?
Oh, 18!
17.
17! 17!
Okay.
Oh, these things are gonna get nuked into the ground.
So much. Those rolled so many die.
Wow, it's got so much. Okay, let's see here. We
So
got
that beats them all by 10 plus.
Oh, it does.
It beats them all by 12 plus.
85, holy. They're
No,
not
it's 160.
To each, I think that did.
It's not a hit by 12 plus, is
Oh
it?
wait,
Yeah, it
they're
is.
destroyed.
27 is
Wait,
12 over 15.
Oh my god, it is. You
They
got
take
the 12
160
plus.
each.
Holy crap,
I mean,
Raphael.
no, they're not mooks, they're just destroyed. So
Yeah.
they're just destroyed.
Yeah, they are literally just destroyed.
Oh, it does damage to the move so it can kill multiple
It
moves.
can kill huge
Yeah.
swaths of them effectively. That's incredible.
Yeah.
And then encouraging, I think, was the last one. That was amazing. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Think you can close with Tyrek so I can get some sneaky sneaks on him?
They are technically.
Sure.
These guys are.
Yeah, no, no.
Yeah, so they would have just been
It
destroyed.
just destroys them
Just
instead.
destroyed.
If they were mooks, they take 160, so it would kill multiple in the group.
I like how the 8+ is like they take holy damage equal to their full hit points and are dazed.
Well, some zombies and stuff stay up when they're
that's true. They can.
their full hit points.
Sorry, still your turn, Raph.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after Tyrion.
Okay.
The smart plan of leaving the mage and the cleric alone with 3 enemies.
There's Tiberius up there. I believe in Tiberius.
But yeah, I'm gonna go after him.
Okay.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Right. Why did they? Oh, I think it deleted the one that held the initiative.
That's
Oh,
okay.
I think you're right.
It's okay.
It was just before you.
It was, yeah, they were just.
Right before me.
Okay, then with
Hey.
that,
Yeah, Mirage is still coughing from the smoke, but he's definitely not going to try to let Tyrion get away. So he tries to clear his lungs, and as Raphael barrels in, he kind of strides behind him in his shadow and then leaps out at the end. And let me just quickly look if I got anything helpful here. Move action, and then I'm going to... Yeah, we'll use the old Star Mantle as he draws the night sky around himself and then tries to drive one of his series of illusionary blades toward Jurek. It's a better roll, but I think with the daze, it's going to miss, unfortunately.
But bless though.
Bless will actually put that up to a hit.
But bless though.
Nice.
Give him that 31.
As the illusionary blade goes towards his face, he is able to dodge it, but the second blade catches him right in the gut, and then as he twists it, umbral miasma flows off the hilt. For an extra 14 poison.
oof, he's feeling it now. As you
And I grow stronger.
Yep. And as that, as you stab into him, he goes, "No, this is impossible. I am better than you in every single way."
And then as in reply, Salus actually does speak at this point, and he says, "Slice my flesh, scar my heart, dance in darkness, blades my heart."
He will sneer as you say this. Anything else?
Nope, and then it's Revere.
Ruvir, it is your turn. You got some Jiangxi on you.
Alright. I'm gonna move action teleport.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Run away!
I'm gonna activate Final Verse on Wild Dance.
Oh, you bugger.
So you get an extra attack, Mirage.
That's glorious, I love you.
I'm gonna do a normal attack on Enthusiastic with my scythe.
Is it a basic?
It is a basic, but it's nearby. So you don't have to be next to them.
Okay, well, I mean, I know who I'm using on, so... let me just check if my dagger attack is actually set up right. I think it is.
Let me check, but I think you are dazed until the end of his turn, so I think you're...
Oh, yeah, double check that.
So I think your dazed is over, I think.
Oh, that's right, I actually wouldn't have even had it on the attack then, because I actually delayed till after him.
Yeah.
Oh, well, too late now. I still hit it, so it worked out. Okay, dagger attack versus AC instead. Oh, that's a good roll. Oh, don't ignore the second attack. That was
Ignore the natural 20.
Yeah, that was unfortunate, but I don't know why it did that.
It's fine.
But no, that would be the first attack, and I'm actually going to... Oh, can I do that? Let me just check if it's a free action or not. I can. I'm going to activate Shadow Adept and twist the blade a second time with the Umbral Miasma.
Okay, so that's 37 plus the 15.
Yep.
Okay, 37 plus 15. Oof.
Oh, it's not quite enough. Ugh.
No, but he's...
Do you want me to be stinky about it?
What else could you possibly do?
I haven't used my standard action yet.
Oh, that's true. I want him brought down. If you bring him down, I'm fine with that.
I'll be sneaky about it. I'm gonna freedom bells him. Viva la revolution. I think with bless.
Oh, it's an 18.
With bless that hits 40 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes,
Hey, bless got 2 hits.
as he's kind of getting hit with that, Ruvir, your freedom bells sounds different to Tyrek. It is the sound of Mirage mocking him, and he swipes with his dagger, kind of in a flailing motion, before he collapses onto the roof. Mirage, Raphael, as he collapses, you see the rest of the Jiangxi kind of disappear into the dark miasma, and you see, in fact, you yourself, Mirage, you see the dark, twisted hand of the Nightmare Lord taking Tyrek's body, and it basically pulls it into the Withering.
Oh, that's concerning, actually. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he is gone. And the combat is over. Let's get the Drury. It's kind of sad. Maybe not sad.
Yeah.
It is kind
I feel like that was the most
broke
triumphant.
the revolution, so
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with Fading Hope. I think Fading Hope was good.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The darkness kind of fades as the Withering kind of flows out from the city.
Good riddance.
Despite your efforts, I will say you did certainly stop a lot of the rioting here. In some of the other parts of the city, there were still atrocities created by the stone guards and the rabble. So, a decent, not, I shouldn't say decent, but what is the right word? Not sizable, but
Bittersweet.
Considerable?
A considerable amount of the city has been damaged, and lives of both the stone of the guards themselves and the citizenry have been lost. And whatever other faceless assassins that were there to cause trouble have faded into the shadows as well.
Ruvir would immediately rush over and help Mask. Make sure they don't need urgent healing before going to check on the guards and people down below.
Quick rest and get some health back.
Thank you, my elven friend.
I'll put my heal spells into anybody who needs.
I'll let Raph calm down when he's not frothing at the mouth and ghouling.
How long does he stay being a ghoul for?
Until the end of battle.
It's to the end of the battle, yeah.
Okay. I think zombie form or something lasts for until the end of the next battle or something. It's a long time.
I mean, yeah, but zombie form also takes a minute to cast or something like that.
Yeah, zombie form takes a minute to cast or something.
Yeah, it basically just takes it takes a round.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it takes longer than around.
Oh, I got something. I got the belt back.
It's meant to be cast outside of combat.
Probably.
Which is fair.
Oh, quick rest.
Yeah, time to get all our stuff back, or as much as we can.
Sweet quick rests as
You got the
kind of help out.
I got the haunted sword back, but not the sword bolt.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of take a breather, healing up, helping each other out.
Yeah. Mirage will loosen his tie.
Ruvir, as you go down to help, you're able to kind of heal up the guards that are kind of near the keep itself, and obviously some of the citizens. Magmaria you see her kind of helping some of the stragglers, and you see her kind of commanding some of the guards that are still able to kind of get them into attention and get them to try and get everything back into order.
Yeah, Mirage should kind of scale back to the top of the roof and just kind of take another kind of survey of the city and what it looks like. And we broke it here, obviously, but we don't know how far the Nightmare Lords summoned undead and all that other hit too, so...
Yeah.
Just try and get some info.
Yeah. As you kind of look out through the city, Mirage, you do see that there are the remnants of fires and smoke, kind of billows heavy. You kind of see that the fires themselves they look like they're more in essentially where the merchant districts would be, and where basically the industrial kind of areas would be. So places you wouldn't want to get destroyed have been kind of decimated. They seem to be hit the hardest. This area, the keep and such, is kind of where like the nobility and the military was not hit as hard, but those places were definitely hit terribly. And with you, Ruvir, as you kind of go down there to get Kathy, as you kind of opened up the gate, she'll actually hit you because she's not happy with any of you.
None of that was up to me, but that's fair.
Okay.
How much booze did he get out of that store?
A lot.
Okay, I'll put the scythe away and I'll carry her up the stairs if she's gonna fall down.
She baps you for 10.
Oh
Pretty good bap, actually.
That's too much.
Already strong bap.
She is a very drunk dwarf. Don't actually take.
It's not lethal.
I mean,
it's mostly emotional damage.
It is emotional damage. Like her eyes are like any kind of makeup that she had. She probably had a little bit on that is like smeared. She has just massive bags under her eyes. You can tell that she had been sobbing for quite a while.
All right, I'll give her some of my elven wine to sober her up. Because I feel like that's the effect it would have on the people.
Does that work?
I think so. It's like water for them.
It's like, oh, this is awful.
She'll take it and she'll drink it, but you can tell that she still kind of like sniffles a bit, like she's still kind of.
All right, I'll pause before we go up, and I'll help her clean herself up, so she doesn't feel embarrassed in front of Raphael.
Yeah, she'll chug down the wine.
So thoughtful.
She'll then try to kind of like compose herself as she kind of goes up to where everybody else is, and back inside the keep. As
Mirage would kind of slide down the thing towards Magmaria after he got kind of his look at the city.
Yeah, and as that happens, everybody who had hid themselves to kind of be protected from the onslaught.
Yeah, I was gonna say, last thing I was gonna do, if they hadn't, is tell them, hey, the riot is over, you can come out of the barricades. So I'm assuming they barricade themselves in the room.
What was Magmaria's station, like her rank or whatever? Does she have one? I assume she did.
Yeah, she was like she's not.
It'd be like Kingsguard for the Tsar, but I don't know what the word for that would be. Because Zarguard sounds weird, and I'm pretty sure that's a Pokemon.
I guess you would say she's like a captain
Captain. I was thinking something along those lines. Whatever the dwarven word for that would probably be. As Mirage kind of flips off the edge of the building and lands, starts walking in towards her. He says, "Captain, it seems you have to report in here to the Stone Czar that the uprising was the fault of the Faceless, and a good job that you had managed to ferret out the identity of the one that was conspiring against him." And he gives her kind of a sharp look at that as well.
As you say that, she'll kind of stiffen up a bit, as you know. Obviously, you are not the human that you presented yourself to be. She'll kind of return those sharp eyes, but you can see that there is like a kind of a tinge of anger, and she'll.
I hope also a tinge of thankfulness, considering what just went down.
She will. You'll see her kind of gripping her axe, and it'll kind of loosen just a little bit, and she'll say, "My thanks to you and your allies."
He just nod. "No thanks is necessary to us."
She goes, "To them, yes." She goes, "To you, though, you are the shape changer, are you not?"
There'd be unlike kind of Salus's normal kind of resting bitch face, Mirage has like kind of this perpetual, almost slight smirk to his lips, essentially. He'd just kind of incline his head towards her, not really saying yes, not really saying no, but acknowledging that she said it.
She'll, as you do that, she'll simply say, "At the very least, I know that you won't stab me in the back, at least not yet." And she'll kind of point to your friends and your allies, and she'll say, "As soon as everything is done, you are free to leave this city. And I hope these lands is going to..."
As I said, I presume that's more of a "you're free to leave, but we want you to leave," more or less is what she's saying too.
She's trying to she's trying to sugarcoat it as best as she can, but you are a doppelganger. That is
Changeling, just for reference. Yeah, the doppelganger was Tyrek.
Yes, yeah, you are a changeling. So, your kin, I guess I should say, is you're kind of treated with suspicion.
Oh, absolutely. If you had somebody that could steal your face, yeah, you would too.
I could steal your face, it's a lot messier.
Those faceless stalker could have done something. Man, it would have been you. I'll say this, Mirage. You disabling their ability to basically shapeshift and blend into the crowds probably was like the smartest thing you could do, because that's some of the things I gave them, and that would have
absolutely that's what they would have had.
That fight would have probably been an even bigger pain for you guys to do.
Yeah, it was a big cost for Mirage to show himself. He's not going to be treated well here. He knows that, but to make that actually winnable, he felt like they needed that edge on that fight.
Yeah. But with that, again, Magmaria just kind of like, kind of shows her axe towards, the rest of the party, and you can tell that she wants to say more, but she's trying to keep this this kind of captain composure.
As I say, keep her dignity in essentially what just happened and everything.
So she shows us her axe, like, "Hey, this is an axe," or
she's
brandishing at us.
Like, basically, she's just brandishing it, like basically telling Mirage to go with everybody else.
I like she's brandishing at the rest of us, like he's mad at us and not him for some reason. I was very confused.
No, you can tell she's pretty much outright hostile towards Mirage. You guys are probably pretty good still.
I'm a nice boy. I've never done anything wrong in my life.
I imagine Mirage would actually kind of just like at that point saunter away. He gave Magmori the stuff to do the report and kind of get the kudos for this. Then he's going to just like kind of flip himself up and gonna just sit on Tiberius's shoulder and ride him around.
What? That's an option?
Not for me.
Oh wait, I have 20 strength. You can ride on my shoulder if you want, Raphael.
That would be a scene. Mask. Actually, all of you. What are you all kind of thinking on, or what is the plan now?
I feel like Cathay is gonna want us to wait and talk to the Stone Czar if he comes out of his not the bat cave, but the dwarven equivalent of the bat. I guess it would still be a cave with bats.
So he would come up from like basically the bottom of the thing, and he would.
If I hear him coming, I will kind of twist the one ring on my finger, the ring of the Delros family, and return to Silas's form, just in case.
Okay.
I'm not going to switch the avatar back and forth because it's invocation, but just be aware I'm in Silas's form for now.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Sigmunder, the Stone Czar. You'll see that his armor has been kind of... it has been hit with some splatter. The splatter is kind of like ichor, so kind of like a blackish kind of blood. Which you notice is what the Faceless Assassins bled when you guys were striking them. The Stone Czar will kind of look to all of you and he'll say, "The thanks of myself and my people extend to you once again. I am touched that you sought to protect my people against such usurpers and to prevent the escape of a notorious criminal." And you'll see him kind of pull up the stone again, and the stone will kind of flow up to all of you. And let's see. Let's see. He's going to give you all 520 gold.
Oh, that was damage. Oh, I was scared.
And that's not...
He gives you 520 damage. You can use this later. Here you go.
And that is not altogether. That is for each of you.
Sweet. I'll take it.
He'll look to Kathy, and Kathy will kind of look to him, and the Stone Czar will say, "With that in mind, it is probably best that you all head toward the lands of the Lizardmen. I have been informed by Kathy that you have business there."
So also dip his head and then nod to that and say that was our intention, of course. We do not want to overstay our welcome.
Yeah.
The Stone Czar, you'll see him kind of slowly kind of close his eyes a little bit, and you'll see him form right here in front of like this, where this carpet is. The stone will come up again, and it'll form kind of like a little gateway, and you'll hear him speak in Dwarvish, and you'll see runes kind of appear on it, and it'll kind of make like a portal, and he will say, "That will take you to the land of the Lizardmen."
Well, that is much faster than the way I was planning to go. Perfect.
The Stone Czar says, he kind of grunts a bit, and he'll say, "That is my final favor. But perhaps there will come a time when I will need you to assist me without the rebellion against my people. We will find out in time." And he'll go to Magmaria, and you'll basically hear them talking about what's going on, and she'll give him
Reporting.
the reporting and all that stuff. So you guys are free to tell.
Oh, Silas probably would have drug in Tyrik's body and left it for the Stone Czar to deal with, or however he wanted to.
Dirk's body got torn away into the shadows by the
Shoot, right. Yep, forgot. My bad.
Yeah.
by the Nightmare Lord.
Yeah,
so he can come back as an undead later.
We definitely won't regret that later, I'm sure.
Yeah, you know.
Silas to start heading down the teleporty tunnel, whatever you call this thing.
The portal. Gateway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rune gate. No.
Yep.
Ruvier will kind of like go up to the doorway and be like, "Do I have to go like all at once? I don't want to get split in half."
Anymore.
And then he kind of like raise his foot a couple times, and then he'll jump in.
Good night, son.
All right. So yeah, you simply see. What happens, Ruvier, as you kind of enter into it? It just kind of looks like it turns into like a long tunnel.
Oh.
But
You probably wouldn't think that was going to cut him in half. So.
No, but as you're kind of walking through it, Ruvier, you can hear like the sound of like seagulls and like the ocean. You hear the sound of like mountains and the wind. So it is a gateway, like it is taking you towards it, but you're still kind of conscious of where you are in the world.
It just requires a little bit of walking, essentially, to get there.
Yeah. Like it basically, the tunnel itself, you'll basically travel like several levels.
I was gonna say, it's almost like moving through the Withering or something. Hey, it's just much faster than normal.
Yes. And Kathy, of course, accompanies all of you as you all travel down the tunnel, and you find yourselves. Let's see. I need to remember where I was gonna put you. You find yourselves. Let's go. Yeah, we'll go with here. You will find yourselves as you hear the sound of birds, the sound of insects and bugs. You feel the heat and humidity. And you find yourselves the fangs of Cecilius. And the stone, you basically kind of...
It's black!
Oh, is it? Is it not? I guess I can...
I can see it.
I can see it.
Oh, I can't.
Yep.
What's fog?
Nope, must be mine. I'm gonna relog here. I can't see anything. It must be me.
Yeah. Hold on, I need to... Okay, so as you guys kind of appear through the stonework, you see quite a few lizard people. And you can tell that these are... I guess you can see that they're kind of warriors, but really these are the only tokens that I had. But you can tell that these are men and women, kind of lizard people, and you see them kind of carrying up these these bowls of fish and other kind of crustaceans. And this one right here, kind of seeing you guys kind of appear from the very stonework, he'll kind of hiss a bit before you.
So if I remember right, there's basically the Elven Court is meeting here for a. Somebody help me out here and fill this in. They're meeting here for.
It's like a peace talks, I think, or
peace talks. I think that's what it was. That's what it's.
like
I remember.
Them and the lizard people.
Yeah, that sounds right. And we knew that the court was actually going to be here. And that was kind of the whole point of coming this way.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is don't cause an international incident?
Please.
Pretty much.
This guy
A walking, talking international incident at this point.
But as you guys are there, hold on, let me put Kathy there because Kathy would be there too. Rootbeer, you hear a voice that you know quite well, and you'll see like a figure kind of moving from the roofs of the kind of hatches. You'll see her kind of speaking the lizardman language, kind of with the hisses. And the lizardman will kind of look to her, and it'll kind of simply kind of bow to her as it kind of takes the buckets and kind of reports it to the other lizard people, and they start, basically start kind of rushing, not like as they're afraid, but more like they have to prepare things. So that's basically what they do.
Revere will be very excited and rush up to Alicia and say, Alicia, it's been... I don't know how long it's been. It's probably been like a year, 2 years maybe. Regardless, he's very excited. He's asking how she's doing and why she's here.
You will see that Alicia, with her kind of greenish blonde hair, it's very long. It looks like she has kind of kept it to be kind of wild looking. She, excuse me, she'll kind of smile kind of warmly towards you, Ruvir. And she'll go, however long is far too long for you, my dear friend. And she'll kind of put her hand kind of upon your shoulder, and she'll kind of look to everyone else, and she'll go, it seems that you've had quite an interesting bit of travel, my friend. You will have to tell me everything that is going on. Please, come with me. The court has been quite anxious for the arrival of... She'll kind of look to Mirage. Of friends and allies. And she'll start kind of walking down the stonework.
I really like this map.
I know, it's really cool.
Does Kathy still seem mad?
Kathy, she's more in awe of like the lizardmen. Of like
perfect distraction. Wonderful, we'll use it.
She's like writing down all the like various things. She's kind of like, why they use what kind of material is this made out of? You see her kind of messing with the hatchwork of the huts. It's like a type of moss, I think. Pretty durable. I'm amazed that it doesn't. Well, it usually rains pretty hard in the jungles, I would think. And she'll go, oh!
If I remember, it was a jungle and a swamp, so it's kind of a wet everywhere regardless of how you feel.
Well, amazing that they're able to keep things dry as it is. Oh, excuse me, Cathay Ornar. A pleasure, Miss Sunshadow. A pleasure to you, Miss Ornar. I'm sure that you have quite a lot of stories to tell as well. She just goes, Oh yes, I do. But please don't let me interrupt. Your reuniting with lost friends and all of that. Don't mind me. And you'll see, she's just kind of observing everything as again Elysia just kind of keeps walking. Ruvir, do you kind of tell her what you guys have been up to? What do you ask her?
I'll tell her all the most outrageous, unlikely things that have happened.
Okay.
Just back to back, with no segue.
What does that include, out of curiosity?
Yeah, there was the leader of Elderland was, working for the, what's it called? Nightmare Lord, and we killed a bunch of undead, horrible creatures. We fought a ghost on top of an empty orphanage. Killed an undead drider of the She Who Weaves. Just back to back. Just
as you say,
no respect for storytelling at all.
Fixed a palm.
As you say that, she just kind of chuckles. Not like she's making fun of you, but more like very much that older sister kind of chuckle, as as if you were a younger child, kind of saying all these crazy stories. And she'll go, I see. You've certainly been a very busy young cleric. Surely Aelin smiles upon you. And you'll see her kind of look, and you'll see her facial expression kind of changes, and almost subtly, most people wouldn't be able to see it, but you've known her for so long, you know that it's changed. You can see that she is definitely worried about something, and you'll hear her kind of whisper, we are going to need her blessing. And
He'll nod. He's not going to ask her to explain right now.
But yes, she'll just kind of move up to. Basically, she just walks you all through the village, and you see, of course, the different lizard people. Many of them are quite intrigued by the newcomers. And you'll see, of course, little... Mask. What is, a weird or kind of interesting thing that you see in this lizard village?
Their fishing methods are very strange. They hang a hook above the water rather than within it. And for some reason, the fish jump out of the water and hook themselves.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that is weird.
Actually, what you see, Mask, as you kind of see the fish here are very quite strange. When they kind of leap out, they kind of have these kind of stubby kind of fins, basically on the belly and where the back would be. So they kind of almost look like legs. So they almost kind of look like frogs. But you can tell that they are definitely fish. And they're kind of getting hooked onto these things that are kind of wrapped with what looks to be like a little bag that's kind of filled with bugs. So that's probably how they're trying to attract the fish to kind of get hooked onto them. Actually, I need to change the music because it's no longer kind of a sad music. I'll find some interesting music in a moment. Ruvir, what's another kind of weird or interesting thing that you guys see here?
Instead of having cats or dogs, they have cat-sized geckos that are just slowly wriggling across the walls.
I was gonna say that, but chameleons.
No, but they have the chameleons too, we just can't see them.
Yeah. Yeah, you see them kind of like petting them, and you'll see like a few of the lizard children kind of like chasing after one. For you guys just keep moving through. You guys don't have to worry too much about following the actual lines. So again, you guys kind of travel through the village. Raphael, what kind of weird or interesting thing do you see as you guys are kind of getting closer? You can kind of tell that the village itself is kind of split. So this is where basically the lower castes would be. That right across, like basically in here, that's where the nobility, like the shamans and the chiefs and actual warriors would be.
So, see some people preparing food. And like, of course, they mostly eat like bugs. But I noticed that they got some of the pieces they're chopping up. They look like bug legs, but like as big as chicken legs.
Yeah, those legs, those are actually the legs of water beetles. And you can see that they're quite massive, so you get a little worried about how big the bugs actually are in this place.
Yeah. Besides, they don't have bones. I can't find it.
Crack them open like a lobster.
Yeah.
And again, the camera just kind of follows all of you as you pass through this part of the village. And you find yourselves in the more noble side. And there are still, as you can see, a few farms, a few kind of farming fish here and there. There are a few shamans in a circle right here. I don't have any tokens for them at the moment. But they're here. You find that this is the hall. This is where the meeting is going to take place. So for brevity's sake, you can just move yourselves to here. It's fine. Elysia opens the door, and everyone enters in. You see, kind of entering in, you will see a lizard man.
My God.
And you'll see a strange creature kind of laying down next to him.
Is that a wolf with a weird tail?
That
Something like that.
Lizard doggo.
it is a strange thing that looks like a combination of like a fish and dog.
It's a fish dog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because instead of being a dogfish, it's a fish that looks like a dog. It's a fish dog because it's a dog that looks like a fish.
There we go. Elysia.
How do you know it's not a fish that looks a lot like a dog?
Because then it would be a dogfish.
Hold on, I need to get the court would be there too. Let me get the elven court. And kind of standing over here on this side, like if the things will appear. I don't know why it says chaotic. Maybe they're just in a chaotic mood today.
That's pretty funny, actually.
You will see, of course, 3 masked elves. And you know that these are... You're not quite sure if these are the representatives of the Elven Court itself or the actual rulers of the Elven Court. But they are here, and they all kind of turn, and Elysia kind of bows.
Yeah, I'm gonna bow very deeply.
Hiskar will kind of say, with a kind of a deep rumbling in his voice, "So it appears these are honored guests of yours. Am I correct in that assumption?" The court, the Elven Court, the 3 elves kind of nod, and they begin to kind of speak. They speak in unison. They go, "Yes, these are our honored guests, allies and friends." Hiskar kind of nods, and they kind of look to all of you, and they say, "You have come a long way, it seems. Tonight there will be a great, they're gonna, actually, yeah, I would say it's probably close to noonish, I would say. So they would probably go, tonight there will be, the meeting itself will take place. If you wish to, rest more and, calm your, kind of collect your thoughts, you may do so. I'm trying to think of the name. The Ixtaloshi. That's what I'm going to call the lizard people. That's their actual names. The Ixtaloshi. That's what they're going to be called. They will provide you with rooms if you desire so. They kind of point to you, Mirage, and they say, "We have heard that you have information."
He would incline his head. Are you able to prove you are who you say you are? It is only to reach the ears of the court itself.
Let's see. Was there anything that you were told that would kind of essentially would prove that they're of the court? Was there
I would suspect, knowing Mirage, there would be something that he was sent when he sent his initial reports that would say only give it to these people if they can prove themselves with this. What that is, I'd probably leave up to you, because it wouldn't be something he'd probably be super aware of, but it would be something that they should have that ability to prove themselves, obviously.
Okay. They will nod. And the one in green, the one in the green outfit, that one you can tell she's definitely a high elf. She goes, she will say in Elvish, she says, "The sun burns bright over the grass." The one in the red with the green hair, that one then speaks and goes, "The grass grows, the trees." And then the third one, obviously a dark elf, she says, "And the moon wilts the leaves." And that is
Mirage would hesitate, looking at Hiskar for a moment, then he would drop the disguise, obviously, of Silas again back to his normal, regular form.
As you do that, Hiskar, you'll see the slits on his eyes kind of clinch a little bit, but he doesn't look like he makes any kind of doesn't look like he makes any violent movements towards you.
He would hesitate for a moment and says, Mirage, reporting in for the first time. As they would be aware, Mirage was born and essentially planted as a child into the Nightmare Lord court, so this would be the first time he'd be meeting them, period. Or probably anybody within the court itself like this.
Yeah.
He would hesitate and say, do you wish to know the information now with everyone present, or when would you like to hear it?
The Elven Court looks to Hiskar, and Hiskar simply states,
if this is to be a meeting of friendship and alliances, then surely it can be spoken in front of me and my peoples. I will not utter anything that does not need to be known.
and you'll see him kind of clank his glaive. You get the impression that Hiskar is probably a very important figure amongst the Ixtioshi.
Mirage would be aware he spoke, but his gaze and his focus is on the court and what they say regarding this, especially considering this is a lifetime of effort to get the information he's about to hand over.
They will look to you and they will nod, saying that you can say it in front of Hiskar.
The realm of the Nightmare Lord is known as the Withered. This we're all aware of. We've all seen its effect on the world around us and his creeping tendrils into everything. What I discovered during my time there is he holds a weakness, the chance to finish him and destroy him. He uses a stone, a gem, an item called the Dreamstone. He corrupts it slowly, and it's where he draws his power. It allows him to grow stronger, but if we were to destroy it, it would cripple him, his realm, and his reach into this world.
As you say that, you hear the Elven Court kind of whispers amongst themselves, and they ask you, and where is the Dreamstone itself located? Surely it is not in a place that can be easily discovered.
DM, I believe we talked about that, and I knew it, and I can't find it in my notes right now.
It's okay, I'll give you a reminder. The Dreamstone itself is... The Withering is his realm, but within the Withering, the place where essentially the court itself is known as the House of Fear, and it is in this kind of twisted kind of mockery of the Nightmare Lords. It looks like a manor, so it looks like a mansion, but it is, as you know, Mirage, it is not one of just of nobility. It is one of degeneracy, where horrors upon horrors reside within.
And basically in the seat of his power is where this the Dreamstone is, right?
Yes.
So yeah, Salas would explain that all in detail, and I apologize for not remembering. It's been a long time since we set that up, though.
No, it's fine. They kind of nod at this, and they go, that means that you would have to go into the Withering itself. And that is no simple task.
He'd incline his head to this, knowing it better than most.
The court go, yes, you have been there in the Withering, yes. But that is a different matter, in a sense. You were under the protections of your cover, were you not?
Indeed.
That means that the Withering will... I messed it up. Okay. They go, the withering itself, while you can resist it, could be quite troublesome for those not attuned to its malignancies. Which means that we could not send a roving force to take it. And they kind of the one in purple, the dark elf, she speaks and she goes, that means that it would only be yourself and your associates, which means that if something were to happen, all trace of you would be lost. For the withering would surely devour your souls and be tortured to the delight of the Nightmare Lord himself.
We could not step in that realm without preparation. We'd have to have them get ready and either find their own resistance for it or their own ability to withstand it. That's not something we can do just at the drop of a hat, unfortunately. It will take preparation, probably reagents or potentially the power of the Star Scryer or some other powerful force to erect.
They kind of nod at that, and they go, we have heard message that on a lone island that dark magics have been emanating from. And I'll just pop it for you guys so you guys can remember.
Ooh, the map.
Yep, the map. That's being very slow for me right now.
I was gonna say mine stopped at 98%. It hasn't moved.
Me too.
Okay.
Same.
I might have to. Yeah, let's do a re-download. See if.
Okay. Oh, there it finally went. An island, huh? Let's see here.
Yep. It is. I believe it was this one. This one. Yeah, that one. So yeah, you guys are right here. You guys are.
Yeah, we were right in the heart. Yeah.
Right in the
Where was the island? Sorry.
This one. And if you guys remember, Tarlock is there.
Oh.
And so the Elven Court, says, says that the dark energies are emanating from there. It is possible that you may be able to find reagents there, but they go, the distance to do so would be far too great. But they kind of turn to Hiskar, and Hiskar, as we'll kind of go back, Hiskar kind of looks at them and nods, and Hiskar says,
There is an ancient temple. It belonged to the ancient ruler of our lands. Belonged to the Queen of Blood. That is what your people call her. She was a powerful blood sorceress and user of dark magics and sacrifices. The temple has gone to ruins since many ages past. There. Surely there is some place there that you can gather ingredients. I will lead you there.
Elven Court kind of looks to you, and they kind of look to you, Ruvir. Or rather, they look to Elysia, and they kind of nod to her, and Elysia tells you, Ruvir, there is something that you must know. About,
Listen.
she says, a month or so ago, as the dark energies from that lone island manifested, we found some concerning materials of our own. And you'll see her kind of take something out of her like pouch, and she kind of throws it, and it kind of lands right in front of you. And it looks like a heart, but it's very large, and it looks like it's made of like moss and twigs and lots of other things.
Oh no.
And what really concerns you, Ruvir, is as soon as you kind of see it, you feel it in your heart. You feel it coursing through your, like your hair stands on end. You know that this is the handiwork of Malachi.
Oh no. Listen, you didn't read the backstory. You don't know.
He's like, oh no.
Yeah, you know.
Did you add to the backstory? I'm trying to remember.
This is the backstory.
I know he was like a former outlaw.
Yeah. He's in the backstory.
No,
I'm very concerned.
While Ruvir is being concerned, Mirage would look to Raphael and Mask and say, this is a little bit more than we've kind of tackled before. This is trying to overthrow an actual icon. Are you still both in?
Mars is going to stroke his. No, he don't have that type of beard. He's gonna stroke his chin, I guess.
Okay, with that, as you all kind of agree, the court looks to Elysia and Hiskar, and they simply say, gather anywhere that you have. Take any supplies that you may desire from us, and of course, the Istaloshi will provide you with anything you need as well. Hiskar kind of smirks a bit, and Hiskar goes,
This will be a fine hunt. I have not hunted in many moons. It will be nice to stretch my legs.
and as you all kind of get your stuff ready, getting supplies, that is where we're going to pause tonight's session. Give yourselves an incremental. And yes.
Do we get a rest as part of this or no? I guess that's actually a question to ask quick.
Yeah, you guys would get an actual rest for it.
Okay.
Like a long rest?
Yes, I'll let you guys get a long rest.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm sure there would have been more fights if we hadn't completely just diverted and gone to attacking the assassins and
Can I instead use my icon relationship dice to get a champion healing potion?
Sure.
I didn't use any of my 3 sixes.
Oh my god, no! You had so many.
I mean, you had plenty of opportunity, but I mean, to be fair, you were decimating a lot of them. So.
Yeah, true.
So you didn't miss much either. So
yeah, you didn't miss much either. So you'll just have to hope that the icons will be on your side as you guys are going to traverse the jungles. Who knows what scary things you'll find. And we'll switch over to here. And
So yeah, we're allowed to spend money on consumables and all that fun stuff since we're in a settlement and all that. Okay, cool. I'll make a list for next time and think about it.
Interesting. The reactive with that, I know that Mega you can't talk right now, so you can type out what you liked and what you want to see next time. Nanika, what did you like and what do you want to see next time?
It was pretty nice to see that Lila / Mirage had his fight against that. Wow, I can't remember his name. Okay, what? Teach us?
Doesn't matter, he's dead now.
Yeah.
He's T-Rex, though.
Until he comes back, yeah.
Yeah. What do I want to see next time? I want to see. I want to see how this goes, I guess.
Zen, what did you like and what do you want to see next time?
I really liked the fight. I felt like I was really helping. Next time I want to see... I don't know. I'm excited to see a new biome, new kind of creatures.
Yeah, I like jungles and places like that. Those are always cool places to like go out and explore. Zure, what did you like and what did you want to see next time?
I thought the fight was really fun. I found it unfortunate that the icon decided to betray me, but it also makes sense. I'm looking forward to some splunking next round, maybe finding some loot, seeing what we get to fighting in this kind of this very wet, hostile environment that we haven't really seen before.
I'm pretty sure we find a lot of weird things, which are always cool. And Raphael said that he liked the fighting the undead, and he is looking forward to exploring the new locale. So, with that, as the party, the Dream Reavers, the Dream Reapers, the Dream Bringers, patent pending, work in progress, they are getting set up to explore the jungles of Ixtalothi. Will they be able to uncover the secrets of this blood sorceress? What evils does Malachi brought to this land? We'll find out